Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be starting a crafty week in my life. I have a whole week of not that much to do. Like all I have on the calendar is work and like I'm taking a day trip with a friend on Wednesday. So really the rest of my schedule is pretty free and I have a lot of crafts that I've been wanting to get done before I move away. So I figured this would be a fun little vlog to just get all those crafts done, do a little craft marathon. So yeah, today I have most of the day and my goals are to get one skirt done, like sewn, that I need for a photo shoot. So I can just check that off. And then I need to cut out some fabric for a skirt that I'm planning to make for that same photo shoot. So those will be my sewing projects for the day. And then I would like to, this isn't really a craft, but I want to finish my book, so that plays into our timeline. And then I think I want to work on this little cross stitch project I have going and just, I'm not going to put pressure on myself to finish it, but I do want to make some good progress so it'll like almost be done, or I don't know, maybe I'll finish it, we'll see. So those are my 4 goals for the day and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go eat some lunch and then I think I'm gonna start with cross stitch and reading before it gets too hot outside so I can sit on the porch and not melt in the heat. So yeah, welcome to a little crafting week in my life. Alright, I have finished my cross stitch section of the day. I worked on it for about 2 hours, so I made a lot of progress. I don't think I'm going to finish it today, but that's okay. It's starting to come together. And now I'm going to move on to sewing. So I'm going to sew that skirt I was talking about and then cut out the fabric for a different skirt, both for a photo shoot that I'm going to do later this summer. So I'm just going to do that until it's time for dinner, and then I have to babysit, and I'll probably do my reading while I'm babysitting. So that's kind of gonna finish up our first day of the craft marathon, craft week for this Saturday. So So update on what I've made today. I completed the skirt I was talking about for the photo shoot. So this is just like a lace drop waist skirt and it's like a little gathered at the hips. So yeah, that's just a cute little skirt that I'm gonna use for a photo shoot I'm doing in September. And it took me like an hour maybe, so that didn't take too long. Now I can cut out the fabric for the other skirt, which is just a bunch of like diamond shapes, so that's gonna take a while and I probably won't cut out all of them, of course. And then I'm gonna eat dinner, go babysit and read my book, and that will kind of bring us to the end of day 1. So okay, welcome to day 2 of my craft week. Today we are doing air dry clay, little like fridge magnets for my dorm, and maybe some like trinket dishes. I don't know, we'll find out. We're at the lake with Elsie. Ooh, hey guys, she's back. I'm back. So we're just doing a cute little outdoor craft day. So we'll update you on how much we make. Alright, I am back home from the lake and I'm going to work on this corset that I have going for about the next hour, and then I have to go to work, and it's kind of going to be all the crafting time I have for today. But I did make some super cute little air dry clay magnets that I'm going to paint maybe later this week. So yeah, I'm just going to work on this corset and we'll see how far I get. Okay, just to show you what I'm working on, I have this base corset already made, so it's just cotton fabric that I drafted into a corset and like got the shape I want. It's just like a basic shape. And then I have this fabric that was like there's a lot of red in here going on, but that was like the lining of a dress, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's a weird texture, so I figured I could do something fun on top with that and like maybe make a wavy textured design. So that's what I'm going to try and figure out how to do. We'll see how it goes. Okay, welcome to day 3. It is Monday, and honestly today I haven't really felt like filming or doing that much. It's already like 2 p.m. But so far today I have worked on my cross stitch. I can show you how that's going. And I did a little bit of sewing, but not enough. So this is, okay, you can kind of see the back in that lighting, but this is how the cross stitch is going. Getting that stem built, so it's almost done. And then I think right now I'm gonna work on a knitting project. I'll insert a picture of the pattern I'm working on. It's like a very beginner pattern. I have never knit before, so we're just seeing how that goes. And then when I was sewing, I didn't do anything with that corset that I was working on yesterday. I mean, I changed it up a little bit after I was done filming last night. So it looks a little different, but it's basically the same silhouette, and then I just need to hand stitch and tack all those pieces on. And yeah, today for sewing I just worked on this like button-up kind of beachy shirt for a friend of mine, and I mostly just need to wait until tomorrow for a lot of my sewing projects because I need a serger. So I need to go to someone's house to borrow the serger and use that. So tomorrow will be a good chunk of my sewing projects getting done, or getting more in progress than they are right now once I get that serger. So yeah, today's kind of just a chill day. I'm gonna work more on my cross stitch, then I'm going to a Pilates class, and then we'll see what I want to do when I get back, but I do have to work later tonight. So yeah, I'm not gonna film too much today, but just thought I would check in on how the projects are going. Okay, this is the craziest angle ever, but I don't have a tripod in my car, so this is what we're working with. But I am on my way to a Pilates class, and it's just like a regular reformer Pilates. So that will be my movement that I need for the day to take a break from crafting. And yeah, I think when I get back, I'm going to, honestly, like, I'm just not in the mood to sew. So I just kind of want to keep working on my cross stitch or like my knitting. And I don't know, it's hard because I'm feeling burnt out with the sewing because I've been doing it so much and working on so many projects. And I still have like 2 more big projects to go for the summer, and so it's hard to find the motivation to actually sit down and work on those things. But I know I have to, and I'm gonna feel good once it's done, and then I can take a well-deserved break as I'm going back to school, and I can kind of just chill or just make things for myself. Like, honestly, it's just the part of like making things for a project that's tiring, instead of just making things. Like, I'm happy to make stuff for myself or my friends, but for some reason the project stuff just wears me out. So anyway, long tangent, but I think today, the rest of the day is gonna be no sewing. I will be sewing tomorrow with the serger, and then yeah, hopefully I can finish my cross stitch tonight, honestly, or get super close, because I'm basically done, like just adding those branches. So I will see you after Pilates. All right, welcome to day 4 of this craft week. Today, like, it is almost 9 p.m. now, so I haven't really filmed much today, but I was working on stuff, so I'm kind of just gonna do like a roundup of day 4, what I've done, and then what I'm planning to do tomorrow. So yeah, I went to go get some stuff serged at my grandma's house. So this first top is for a piece that I want to use in a photo shoot in the next month or so. So I'll just give you a sneak peek. So this is the front, and I know it looks a little crazy, but I wanted the seams to be exposed so that you can like see the texture in the seams. And then I had a vision to serge those seams in white and then kind of have the threads still hanging down like that. I thought that could be kind of cool. And then I'm going to add big sleeves, like barrel sleeves, like a barrel jean, but as a sleeve to that. And this is the back. So I just thought that'd be kind of cool, and I like how it's turning out. And then this is a shirt I'm working on. It's like a relaxed fit button-up beach shirt. So I just had to sew or serge the edges so that it wouldn't fray, but there's like a little front pocket and stuff, and obviously it's not very built out yet. And then this skirt was a custom commission for a friend, so I just had to serge some of the edges and the seams to make it look a little nicer. But it's just like a drop waist funky little skirt. So that's all done. I finished my cross stitch that I've been working on for so long, so okay, you can see it with the light, but yeah, my cherry blossoms are finished. So my next plan is to get like a circular frame for it, kind of like the embroidery hoop, but a little bigger. So I'm gonna get a circle frame for it that's all cute, and then I can hang it in my dorm room or something. But that's it up close. And yeah, I don't know, it probably took a couple weeks to finish, honestly. I mean, I wasn't working on it every day, but it did take a little bit. So I'm glad to be done with that, and then I can move on to some other fun craft. Okay, so my plan for tomorrow is I'm going to this cute little town that's about an hour away with a friend, and we're just gonna kind of shop around and explore and go to coffee shops and like a cute farm that has a pizza night. So I'm excited for that, and I'm kind of gonna take you along a little bit on that just for fun, and that's part of my week. But I think we're also gonna do some crafts at a coffee shop or a park or something like that, or maybe at the farm. So I think what I'm gonna bring is my knitting project that I'm working on, and I might also bring some stuff to start embroidering these jeans. I'm also going to insert a picture here of these jeans I found from Madewell when I was in Seattle. I was just shopping around, I found these incredible jeans, and I was like, oh my god, I need those so bad. But they were $150 or something, or like even $170, I don't know. And I was like, no way, I'm gonna make those myself. So I thrifted some white jeans, and they were actually Madewell brand, so it's gonna be like the same thing. And I printed out a bunch of little designs that I found on Pinterest, and I printed them on to water soluble like interfacing paper, I guess. So I printed all these images on the paper, and then you basically just stick it on to the jeans, embroider it like following the lines, and then you use water and it like melts right off. So I might start doing that on the jeans because I'm very excited about it, and I kind of just want to get going on it. But tomorrow's probably going to be a minimal sewing day. I might cut out some more diamonds for that skirt I'm working on in the evening when I get back. But yeah, that's my little day 4 update. So hope you enjoyed. All right, welcome to day 5. I feel like it's not day 5, but I don't know. Whatever day it is of my craft week. Today I'm going on a little day trip to a cute town with a friend. So I'll vlog a little bit of that, and hopefully we'll do some crafts like at a coffee shop or something. So you can't really see my outfit. Let's see. But here's my outfit of the day. My shorts are from Zara, but they're thrifted. My top also thrifted and doesn't have a brand. And my bag is Coach. So I'm excited about my little fit. I'm gonna put on my silver Onitsuka tiger sneakers. And yeah, so we'll see you at a coffee shop or something. And all I brought is my knitting project, so I'm just hoping to get a lot of progress done on that. All right, it is Thursday, and I'm honestly not feeling super good today, so I haven't been vlogging a lot, but I did work on finishing that dress that I just showed, and so I'm feeling happy about that. And now I can just kind of put it to the side and move on to a different look. But I thought I would show you what I got when we were antiquing in that little town yesterday, because I just got 3 things. But the first thing I got was some more Italian charms for my bracelet. So I already had the bracelet and some charms, but I added some more. And then this is a necklace I found at an antique store. And I mean, these are all from antique stores, but it kind of reminded me of like a jellyfish. And so I thought that was kind of perfect for moving to Washington. And I just really wanted like a long statement necklace, so this was perfect. I got that. And then last but not least, my favorite, this antique purse is absolutely adorable. It can be long or it can be shoulder bag, and then just like clips open, and it's stunning. I'm obsessed with it. So that's my little haul from yesterday. It was a super fun day. And now I've kind of just gone back to a chill day at home, and I've been doing my knitting. I did in fact restart because I made a mistake and I didn't know how to fix it, but that's okay. We restarted. I'm working on it and it'll get done eventually, you know, first project. And then I'm feeling like tomorrow I want to start these jeans that I was going to embroider, those Madewell jeans. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, it is the last day of our little craft week. This may have been a boring video, but I tried my best. It was kind of just like a slow week for me. But right now I'm gonna start on embroidering these jeans. So these are the white Madewell jeans that I thrifted. And then I'm gonna start with this camera picture I printed out on the adhesive paper, and I think I'm gonna put it like down on the back ankle here. So I'm just gonna try and figure out how this works, and then figure out what colors I want to use. So ignore my neighbors in the background if you can hear that. Okay, so that was actually really easy. I just like peeled off the backing and then stuck it on. It's like a sheer kind of interfacing piece of paper. So that's where I placed the camera. And then I just stitch over it. And once I'm done stitching, it'll wash off with water and dissolve. And even though it's a little boring, I think for the camera, I'm just gonna do black. I have a whole bunch of colors for all the other designs that I'm gonna do. But for now, this camera, I'm just gonna do black. I feel like that works. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the craft week video. I think it was a productive week. I hope the video wasn't too boring, but we got 2 skirts done, a dress done for photo shoots, worked on 2 tops, and finished cross stitch, started knitting, started embroidering pants, finished a book. So I think that was a productive week. I approve. And I'll be sure to show you the finished crafts that I haven't showed you. Thank you guys for coming along on this crafty week in my life. I hope maybe you were inspired to start some new crafts or to try any of the ones I did. And I'll see you in the next video.